Okay, so oh boy. All right, so we left it, guys. We started with the job details, and you guys, I told you to fill these job details. When you print, if you don't fill them, Alaripo, and you print your report, they're not going to show up there, and that's when you get your D minus. So that's kind of catch 22. So you close that one. Here's the job. Close this. We went into the labels. Any question, guys, about the labels and the importance of the labels? Importance of the labels. The first step is to do your job. Double click on your job. You're going to go to the labels. This is where you slice your project as many slices as you want in order to properly manage and allocate the labor and the material to every stage of your project. That's what we're doing, the management here. And we said, and William, my friend, we said we spend a lot of time in the takeoff here. And the key point for you guys being beginners is understanding the menu and pick up the stuff from the menu as an assembly first, dump it into here, and add the count or the length and drop it down into the audit trail, right? So really the amount of time is going to be spent on trying to find what you're looking for. We're going to only take power and light, no low voltage, no security, no phone and data. Any questions about these three steps? The second two, yes. We don't want security, phone and data, and fire alarm system. All the low voltage, we're gonna subcontract them just because of the we can take them from this software, guys, but because of the amount of time that we have right now, you know, feel free to do it. But what I want you to do is take him as a subcontract now. Okay. All right. So can you guys go with me, everybody, to extend? When you go to extend, you're looking at the same labels that we did when we assigned the jobs, right? Can you guys see? Does that look familiar to you? These are the ones that we got for labels. Here's all your labels that you set, right? That's how you're going to slice your project. Then you go to the takeoff. This is how you're going to be taking them up under these labels, right? See how the labels carry through. The labels came from the label into the takeoff, into the extension now. The same labels, okay? So I want to combine all these together. You can separate them and combine them. Don't mess around with it. Leave as is, meaning I want to take everything. The only thing I don't want to take is, can you guys take the fire alarm system and the security and the special system and ducts, all these. The only thing I want to leave is power and lighting. Will you? Power and lighting. Why? Because I'm not doing anything with fire alarm system. I'm subcontracting that baby. Cool? Okay, you really don't need to do anything here other than going and hitting extend. When you hit extend, are you guys at this point here? Okay, now when you hit extend, the first, please don't hit extend. Can you see where the report destination is what? Please, please, can you guys see the report destination is? Printer. If you hit right now, what's going to happen to everything that you did? Oops, to the printer. So please don't do that. I can tell if you did it. So please, the first thing before you do anything, the report is going to be sent to the printer. So the first thing we want you guys to do is change this one into just Excel. So we will send it into a file, an Excel file. Cool? That's the first thing I'd like to do. Cool? Everybody did that one. Every time you extend, Ashley, please change it to an Excel. It will put it in an Excel file. Not printing it, because you don't want to print. But you can do. The second thing you need to do, there are so many extension, guys. Extension means adding labor and material and totaling the labor and the material. But there's one problem. The labor is different from one part of the country to another, and the material is different price-wise from one part of the country to another. So, a lot of people, you have to make an executive decision right here. And now you'll see, I am in Minneapolis, and I'm going to make my labor. I want you guys to do the following labor, just for the heck of it. We're going to use book price, but just for the heck of it, book price and NECA 1. NECA 1, 2, 3. Everybody knows the NECAs. The higher the number in the NECA is what? The more expensive the labor is. We're going to be using NECA 1 just for this project. Again, you have to know where you are in the country when you bid these jobs. So we're going to be bidding him on NECA, National Electrical Contractor Association. Nika 1 means the job is easy job, not difficult. 3 is difficult. And book price is the cheapest, basically, price. That's what we're going to be doing. Cool? Now, can I run Nika 2, price 2, Nika 2? Yes, that's more expensive, labor and material. 3, yep. All these reports are there for you. And which one to choose depends where you are in the country, which part of the country you are, and how expensive the labor is, and how expensive the material. Can you see there's a lot of executive decision has to be done? Phil, when you use this McCormick, hopefully whoever bought McCormick for you guys have made up the decision. In this part, we're going to be using this part of Nika or this part of the price. Can I get you guys thumbs up that we understand how these are related to the geography of labor and material? Cool? Everybody get that one? Nika 1 being the least expensive labor, Nika 3 being the most expensive labor. And price 1 being the least expensive material, price 3 being the most expensive material. Okay? By the way, can I run reports based on all of them? Yeah, you can run a report based on this one, this one. You can run multiple reports. I want one report. Okay. Now, then I wanted summary 1. Just keep it summary 1 here, under summary 1. And make sure it's, oh, did you guys see how it changed into printer? Can you go back one more time and change it to Excel before I do? So make sure it's book price Nika 1, Excel. Everybody's at this. Before I hit the extension, I don't want to print. Cool? Okay, everybody, the most important thing is the printer. 2, the report is going to go to Excel. Okay, then, all what you have to do, my friend, here is, you see where it says hit extend? Hit the extend. Now it's cooking. Doing the math for you. Adding the labor and material. Cook, 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 cook. Keep saying cook. All I go. So it's adding, it's doing all the math. It's doing all the math on whatever material. Now, did you guys get this message? No. Okay, now, here's what happened. The software did. If you took 5 receptacles, each receptacle is $5. It takes 5 times 5, $25. And then it adds the conduits to it. So it will give you a lump sum of the price and the lump sum of the hours. Now, how many times did they say that? How many? William, let me tell you one thing. Guys, didn't I say that? By the way, what William did is, you're absolutely right. You know what happened? When you change to a different report, it defaults to printer. So every time, guys, to change to a different report here, please change it to, so here's one, change it to Excel. Cool? Everybody got this message? Yep. Okay, what does this message mean? This says, now you did the takeoff. I have 2 values, Ashley. One value for the price of the material, and another value for the labor hours. No dollars for the labor yet. No dollars. Price, total price, dollar value, and total hours, hour value. No dollar value for the labor yet. Okay? And they're asking you, do you really want to carry this one into the bid extension, bid summary, so you can assign a labor and a profit and an overhead? Of course, we're going to say yes. So yes. If you don't, why would they ask you? Sometimes you might run the report just to look at it, print it and look at it. You don't want to send it to the final bid summary. Okay. So I'm going to go, and it tells you the extension that's going to put it in this extension folder. Okay. Everybody ran them? Okay. Now let's go look at the extension report. Can you guys do that? You see where it says preview? Let's just look at the preview. If you hit preview, that will look at the extension report that you've done. Please make sure, here you go. Here's your extension report. Does that look familiar to you guys? This is where you're going to be filling the information for Chad. So if your report looks like mine, here's the D- at the top. Then, do you guys remember the tabs that we assigned here? They're going to be printed right in here, the tabs. Okay. And then, whoever did the estimate, Mr. Admin, that's you. Okay, so let's go to page 2. Click down here, page 2, nothing. Page 3, here's all the stuff that we have taken. Can you guys see that? I have my half-inch EMT. This is the feet multiplied by the price per 100. So this is how many feet multiplied by the price per 100. And then this is the extended. And here's the labor. And here's the extended labor. Can you guys see that? My labor and my extended price. And look what they do at the bottom. What do they do at the bottom? They add the labor and they add the price. We have not assigned a dollar value for the labor yet. Have we assigned a dollar value for the labor? And keep all the way down. You keep them all the way down. Can you guys see how it's add them? And so that's number one. So this is for branch rough end. So that's how it gets you. Here's the feeder rough end. It gives you all the stuff for the feeder and keeps adding the labor and the material for each one of them. Can I have a thumbs up, Chad? We know how that extension is. And I want to remind you guys, this is not the first time you looked at this extension. We did it in residential, in Excel sheet. Very similar to this. Okay, so let's go. Here's all my categories. Let's go to page 3. Page 4, nothing. Okay. Oops, here's page 5. We have some more stuff. Can you guys see? Here's my favorite. And Chad had a lot of favorites. You guys remember the panel that we took? Where did it go? Allah help me here, buddy. I can't see you in that one. 20 amp quotes, wall back. There's quotes. Oh, here. Do you remember, guys, the fixture that we took, the wall fixture? And can you see it out here? Ashley, can you see the value here? What did it say for the fixture that we took? $0. Why? Coated material. Right next to it, Q. Anything you see Q is what? These are $0. But look at the labor, though. They are assigning a labor for them, aren't they? They are assigning a labor. We have a labor, though. That's why we took it. The question would be, Tal, why should I take it then if I'm going to assign a $0 value for it? Because I want to take the labor. Can I have thumbs up? No, we know if the material is coated, as in all the lighting fixture, all the electrical equipment, then we assign a $0 value for the material and a labor value for the material from the software. Everybody got that one? Only the coated material, which is all the panels, all the lighting fixtures, the generator, the transformer. We don't have transformer in this one. Can I have thumbs up, guys? We understand that? Okay. Lady and gentlemen, this will be report number 1 that you need to print for Chad. Can you guys write yourself a note? This will be report number 1 that you need to print for me. Report number 1. That's going to be on your report number 1. That's going to be on your project. Okay. I don't want you to print it right now. If I want to print it, you hit the print, obviously, or you print it as PDF file, and you can do anything. How? You guys are presenting the estimation. So this report would be very important to you. You're going to take it into a PDF file, take a snapshot of it, and show it for your presentation. Cool? Can I have thumbs up that you got it? Okay. Okay, so that's when we're done. We looked at the report. We really looked at the report all the way. The last thing is my favorite here. That's the last thing. I want to grab you one more favorite. Here's what this give you 2 values. This is labor and this is material. That's it. That's what the outcome of this report. Total hours, and I want to remind you, these are hours only, and these are obviously dollars. Right? Can you see it's dollars hours? Done. Where's the overhead? The profit? Not yet. It's going to move it to the bid summary. Can I have thumbs up? We got it, Chad. Move on for Pete's sake. William? Okay. All right. So I'm going to go grab this. This is the outcome. Close it. And close X out of it. It tells you again, do you want to send it to the bid summary? Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. So we did send our report to the bid summary. Can I have thumbs up? Yep, Chad, we went to the bid summary. You're done with the extension. Now, how hard is that? Really not a whole lot, other than picking the printer, William, moving the printer away to Excel, and picking the right report, right? And done. If you hit extend, you don't have to preview it. You preview it just because we want to look at it. Cool? Can I have thumbs up? Move on to the bid summary. That's not up, that's in between. I need 100 degrees like this. Oops. With normal degree. Okay, close. You don't even have to close out of this. You can directly go to the last step of the project, which is bid summary. The last step. It makes me very upset that I have to spend 3 days learning this. 3 days. For the other software. See why I was upset? In 3 hours, you guys can learn it. I guarantee you. It's very easy. 5 steps. Okay. Any question, guys? Now, the devil is in the details. How are you going to pick up the material? But that's like everything else. Knowing the material. Any question, guys, about this? Any question?
The summaries, you know how it gives you multiple summaries?
Yes. A report, you mean?
Okay, yeah.
Reports. Yeah. Or summaries.
Summaries.
Yeah.
So we're under summary 1.
Yep.
And if we were to do a summary 2,
Good. You can run a report based on NICA 1, price 1, summary 1, NICA 2, price 2, summary 2. It gives you multiple scenarios to run.
yeah.
And you compare them. Oh my Lord. Yeah, you can run enough reports to drive you nuts. Make sense? Okay. Now, you're here. When you get into this one, the most important thing, my friends, is I'm going to go expand this just to, oops, I can't. You can expand it slightly here to get you the full view because we're going to spend some time here. Okay, when you guys go here, the most important thing I'm going to go step by step is in the tabs right here. I'm going to go assign a labor. Can you guys see the labor at the bottom? Yep. I'm going to assign a code, subcontractor. This is labor, meaning how many people are going to be working on the project and how much dollars I'm going to pay them. And codes, subcontractor. This is called direct job cost or equipment, direct job equipment or cost. Add more things that's related to the project. Equipment related, if there's any equipment related, a bond, a tax, and finally, what do you want to do out of the whole outcome of that business? Proposal. We need to propose, not for a girl, to propose for an owner of a company, so we can get the job. And you don't have to go. Yes, Rob. Direct job equipment, I believe. These direct job costs. I used to see it in last project. I think it was direct job cost. So anything directly related to the job. We'll get into them. I'll show you a few of them. Any questions, guys, about these? That's what we're going to be doing. Before we do that, though, I want to bring to your attention a few things here. Now, raw material, raw cost. We are right here, labor. There's no labor yet. We didn't assign a labor. I want to bring you guys to the raw cost right here. Can you see the price right now from to sell the project? $23,000. I have no labor. I have zero labor, remember. Zero labor yet. So let's go assign the labor and then we'll come back and we'll look at this area here, square foot and job and so forth. Let's assign some labor so it has some values. All right, let's go to labor. Click on labor. All right, so let's go look at the labor. For my labor, can you guys see the labor that I have right now? I have my labor. I need to pick for the labor, guys. I want you to grab your folder here, and we have the labor that we're going to assign for this project. The labor that Mr. Curdy have assigned for you guys, I need $33. 3 electricians. This is page 3 circled. Page 3 circled. Item number 3. Page 3 circled. Item number 3. Dot number 2. Wow. It says your electrician crew will consist of 3 electricians, will make $33 per hour each, and 6 apprentices will make $20 per hour each. Cool? All right, let's go pick them up. So I'm going to grab the first one. I'm going to grab, guys, for my labor. I'm going to grab right here. Can you guys see what it says? Journeyman, Ashley, right here. JMN. Pick the one that says JMN Wireman. Okay? Can you guys see that? How many of these? Who's a journeyman? Everybody got that one? Okay, pick 3 of them. Here's how you pick. Can you guys see that big fat arrow here? 1, 2, 3. Did you guys grab 3? If you made a mistake, no problem. We can delete it. You make a mistake, you highlight this baby, and you hit that big fat arrow here. And here's another one. And oops. Where are you going, Chad? So you go here and delete. Delete. Yep, I want to delete it. And I need only 3. So delete. Yep, I want to delete it. Okay. Can you guys tell me that you have 3 of these guys first? Everybody, thumbs up, Chad. We got 3. Move on. Yes, sir.
What's the difference between tech and
Tech is the power limited technicians. Those are different crews that you can pick. Power limited technicians, journeymen, apprentices, foremen, and so forth. And that's how you have to allocate the labor to your equipment. I'm telling you guys, my labor is going to be 3 journeymen and 6. Did they say 6 apprentices?
Yep.
6 apprentices. Okay, let's go pick an apprentices. Because we are tight on cash, I'm going to go grab the apprentice 1. Okay, so how many of those guys apprentice? Can you see how the higher the apprentice, the more expensive they're making? That's NICA and IBW standard. So you go 1. I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Can you guys see how I grabbed 6 apprentice 1, the cheapest in the industry? Now, should I pick up the cheapest? Actually, I'm going to assign change the rate for them. Okay, can you guys give me a thumbs up that we have 6 apprentices and 3 journeymen? Okay. All right, so let's go give the dollar value. How much I want to pay them? They're paying them $25 an hour, right? How much am I going to pay them? I'm going to pay them, the apprentice is 33. Here's 33. Change these, all the journeymen, I want them 33. So go 33 them. I'm going to pay 33 here, all for the journeymen. For the apprentices, I need $20. So you put 24 this. Can you copy it? I think you should. Oh, you can't. I hate that. 20. So put 20 for all the apprentices. Cool? Are you guys with me? Yeah, yes, Chad? Okay. Did you guys assign $33 for the journeymen and $20 for the apprentices? How much are you going to pay your journeymen and apprentices? That's going to be where your rate is, your job average and shop average. Here's an example. Okay? The burden. Can you guys see? Everybody knows what the burden is? That's the benefit that you're going to give to the people. Hate to call it burden. The benefit that you're going to give to the people that work for you. I have a burden of 50% and 48% for all those guys. Right now, can you guys see the percentage that they're sitting? They're saying that the journeyman in reality is going to cost me, it's a $33, right? But another 50% of 33 is what? 16? $16. So 16 plus 33, that will give me 16 plus 33, that will give me $49. That guy's going to cost me $49 with the benefit. That's what this means. Now, if you're using IBW standards, you might have to go there and put that they're going to cost you $64, and the burden is going to go 0 because that $64 is part of the whole package, the deal. Cool. Our apprentice in reality is costing us close to $50 here with the benefits. Our journeyman. And our apprentices are also close. Okay, let's stick with this burden. Where would you get the burden? The company has to decide what the burden is. If you're doing IBW, probably will go change these the 33 all the way to 50. What is it? 54 in IBW here, 292, 54, 0 burden, because that include the burden, and move on. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We got the labor. We labored that baby. Why 6, not 3? Well, you have to decide how many people are going to be working from your project, from your experience. How many people you need for this project? That comes with experience, guys. Okay? All right, so we got these 3 apprentices. Anybody knows why 3 to 6? I'm using Minnesota. In Minnesota, you have to have 1 to 2 by law. Now, if you go IBW job, they might force you to do 1 to 1. Then your change will, or 2 to 1, as in 2 journeymen for 1 apprentice. So,
Dan, who eats the cost of the burden? Is the burden cost the cost that
Insurance, health insurance, 401k,
okay,
unemployment. If I fire, not fire you, if I lay you off, I have to pay unemployment. That will be part of my because there's the $33, guys. This is what's going to be in your check. But you also have health insurance and benefits and 401k and retirement and what do you call it? Also laying off. If they a company that lays off more people, they have to pay more benefit to the government because the government end up paying the layoff. Anyway, all this lump sum as a burden. Okay, can I get thumbs up that we got it, Chad? We're not done yet. Now we need to assign how many hours each one of those guys are going to work on the project. Aladipo. If you don't know, we have 9 people, right? We have 9 people. Those 9 people are going to be working, I'm going to assume, and again, assumption, you have to decide as a project manager. The 9 people actually going to be working at the same time, the same amount of time. Okay, so take 100% of the hours, divide them by 9, will give you what? 11, right? See where I'm going to come up with the 11? I have 100% of the time, I'm going to divide it equally between 9 people. So I'll give you like 11, and one of them has to do 12. So let's go to the first one. Give him 12. Can you see what is the total percentage? He's going to be 12%. Everybody else is going to be 11. Everybody knows where I got the 11. They have to equal up to 100, right? Because that's the amount of time. Are you guys with me? 11. 11. You can play with this as any shape or form that you want. Okay. Did I? Total percentage. Okay. Delete this. Why am I not getting? Did you guys get 100? Total?
we should say at the way bottom.
Way at the bottom, right here.
Mine's
Okay.
not.
89? 89. So they have to add up to 100. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a. The journeyman is 12. Okay. Okay. Did you guys got the bottom here 100? Why it's not giving me 100? You son of. There you go. It's not giving me.
It's weird. Once you click in that cell, then you're getting numbers.
Give you the total, yeah.
I'm getting 99.
Okay. You're getting 99?
Yeah.
Okay. I have. Okay. Can you guys assign the same thing? 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay. So we assign the percentage of the hours for the Can you guys see the value here? Nick, it tells you the average labor rate. Your average labor rate is going to be $36 an hour. You're way at the top. Average labor rate. Okay. Are we guys done with that? Everybody did that? Can you guys thumbs up when you done it? 11, 11. The first one is going to give him 12. Okay. I don't know why this is not. It should give you 100 here, but it gives me all these weirdo number here. Is it?
I think it's 100%.
It's 1%. 1, yeah.
That's 100%.
Okay, so it's 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it's not showing it as 100%. If you don't get 100%, guys, we'll get a red box around it. Do you have a red box around yours? Yes.
Then, and the remaining.
Yeah.
This remaining.
It says remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure it's 12, 11, 11, 11. It adds up to 100, right? Right, Nick? All these.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't have to do with that. Okay. Okay, remaining is 0. You can see it says remaining is 0 here. Okay, let's go to the code. So you assign the labor. Can I have thumbs up? We assign our labor. Cool. All right, let's go to the code. So before we go to the codes, I want you guys to go top sheet. Which says the first sheet is called top sheet. When you go to the top sheet, it will give you now price, overhead. That should plug in your labor. Top sheet, benefit here, the price. Is it okay? Bond, raw material. Yep, it went up, right? Can you see how it went up? So plugged in your labor. Now your labor has been assigned a dollar value. Yep. Okay, so we got it. We're down to 40. Go back to labor. Labor. Can you see the second tab, guys? Is labor. We're done with it. We're done with labor, right? Let's go to quotes. What are quotes? Quotes are the things that you want the vendor to supply as a lump sum material, guys, because it's too expensive. Major equipment, as in all panels, switch gears, transformers, generators, will be quoted because you don't want to take it because you can get discounts, you can get a lot of things from the vendors, okay? So quotes are major electrical equipment. All your fixtures, all your gear, they call them gear, as in panels, switch gears, switchboards, and so forth. All right, so the first thing is gear. Let's say for the gear, I want to give you these values and please stick them in there. And if anybody asks you, tell them your friend Chad gave it to you. Okay, we got our labor. Overhead, we don't want overhead here. Okay, quotes. For gear, all the panels, Ashley, the two panels, and the the meter cabinet that we did, all this stuff, I have a quote of $20,000. So put 20. 1, 2, 3. $20,000. Okay, so I have a quote of a switch gear for $20,000. Okay. If you hit T here, it gives it taxes. It's already taxed. So let's go to the fixture. Click the fixture. The fixtures, meaning lighting fixtures, I'm going to have $15,000. Don't ask me why I came up with these. Oh, the first one is $20,000. So put $20,000 for the gear, $15,000 for the fixture because we went fancy fixtures. Cool. That include all the lighting fixtures. What else? I have generator, right? I have a generator. We went to Cummins and they gave us a $7,000 generator. 1, 2, 3. $7,000 generator. Any questions about this? Generator, lighting. So that's it. These are the three quotes that we have. The three quotes. One for all the panels, one for the generator, and one for all the lights. Well, if there's anything else, you can keep adding. If there's other things that you need to quote, you keep add. You can type here. You can type here and add as many as you want. For this project, we're stuck with 3. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We got the 3. If you have 100 things that you need to quote, you just stick them in. It says vendor here. You can add a vendor, guys. Let's say this came from Square D. Right in here, fixture came from Lithuania. If I know how to spell that one, okay. And list the generator Cummins. We got a Cummins generator. This is just typing where these came from. You don't have to really do anything with it. Okay. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We wrote, this is very important because that's what you guys are going to have in yours too. How do we get these numbers, Ashley? You send all the, remember that lighting schedule, guys? Your lighting schedule, you send it to 4 vendors. 4 vendors of lighting. The last minute before the bid is due, they will send you 4 quotes. And you pick, most of the time, not all the time, the cheapest, and you plug it into here, and you write the cheapest ones from Square D. And you hit the calculation and you submit your bid. That's what a quote is. Why would we quote? Because I hate the word shop around. You can get a better deal if you quote major equipment. Major equipment, thousands of dollars. We're not talking about a switch on the wall at 33 cents here, or a $1. We're talking about anything that's $1,000 or more, or $500 or more. We start quoting these equipments. Okay, can I have thumbs up? Good. All right. Can I add, if I want to add more quotes, can I add more quotes? Yeah, keep typing right in. Every time you reach the bottom, it will bring another column for you. Every time you hit if I type something in here, see how it brings me another column and so forth. Possibility is endless here. Thumbs up, move on, Chad. We got the quotes. Okay, awesome. All right, so we have the quotes. Let's go from the quotes. Now, T, can you guys see what the T is? If you need to tax it, let's assume add tax to it. We're assuming that we got that lump sum value with tax, of course. So it's going to cost us total taxed. Okay, let's go to the subcontractors. Now, what is a subcontractor? A lot of people is not good with low voltage. He has no idea how to install fire alarm system. But he's an electrical contractor though, and part of the job is to do a low voltage. So what do? You subcontract it to a low voltage contractor who can do it better, faster, more efficient, on time, right? Than your electricians who are going to be kind of struggling. Yeah, cheaper and so forth. So that's most of the time you do it for the low voltage subcontractor. Cool? Okay, in our project, subcontract fire alarm system. For fire alarm system, I want you guys to put a subcontracted, where am I here, Chad? Subcontract 10 grands. 10, 1, 2, 3. Subcontract 10 grands, and Simplex is going to do it. We're going to do a Simplex, bring their contractor, whoever is going to come, and we're going to do it for 10 grands. Okay? Let's go. The second subcontract is, can you guys type instead of sockets here? I want you to do security. Security. Where am I, Chad, here? Security system. Can you guys type right on the top of it, security system? And those guys are going to come, let's use the same thing. I don't know, security system. Let's use Simplex. Any manufacturer, whatever. And those guys, they're going to do the security system for also 10 grands. Okay? So all my security system, 10 grands. Core drilling. I don't have core drilling here, so I'm going to change this one into phone data. /data. Systems. Are you with me? And who's going to do that one? Let's say West. Who? Rob? Jackson is going to do it. West. Okay, you can pick the contractor. And I need for phone and data guys and all equipment, I'm going to put 15 grands for this. There's servers and all this good stuff. Okay, here's the three systems. Huh? So, what do you mean?
It's no longer, I think what the name is.
What are they now? Century. Oh yeah, that's just when did they change it? A year ago or so? Okay. Link. Did I spell it right? CenturyLink. Thank you. You guys are ahead of me. Okay. Any contractor, guys, doesn't have to be those guys. Any contractor, you can put the name here, and you don't have to put a name, but it's easy. What do you do with the quotes? You're dealing with a bunch of low voltage guys, and they give you a quote. You might have to pick between 5, 6, the cheapest, or the most reliable guy. You know, you might not be the cheapest, but I know I worked with you, and you are reliable. You are on time. So there's a lot of factors. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, these are just samples that we do. Yeah. Now, can everybody knows that possibility is endless here? You can keep add as many as you want. Done. Any question about subcontract? Thumbs up, Chad. We know the thumbs. We can add as many as we want. Okay, let's go to direct job cost. DJE. DJE, direct job equipment or cost. Used to be cost. Okay. Thank you. That's it. Expense. Direct job expense. Right here, the job, Chad. Right in here. The direct job expense, not equipment. Okay. For direct job expense, guys, when you have a trailer, you need to phone, you need trailer, you need fuel, coffee for Chad, so keep running. All this good stuff, you need to add it here and charge it to the customer. Ultimately, you want the customers to pay for it. Okay, here's, yeah. So let's say a phone. For the phone, let's allocate, guys, $1,000 for the phone. 1, 2, 3. $1,000 just to pay for phone service during the construction of that project on site. 1,000. Permits. Let's assign another 1 grand to pull permits. Different type of permits. Electrical permits, hazardous inspection.
That's it.
You put a
Oh, I'm sorry, trailer. Let's say permits here.
Permits is 30.
Oh, is it the third one? Oh, it's already there.
So
Okay, let's do that one here. No problem. 1,000. Okay, so let's put this one as a 0. Okay, 1,000. Got permits and fees, right? Click on permits and fees. Click on phones. We got this. What else do I need, Chad? Fuel and oil. I have fuel and oil. Let's throw these another grand. Who's paying? I'm not paying for it. You guys are paying for it. Another grand here. As built. Do I have as built? Let's put as built here. As built at the top here. So, Phil, you were doing as built, right? So these are after we design, we need to, after we build it, we need to redraw and give to the customer the actual installation. So why don't you guys go put as built, and we're going to assign, let me see how much we assigned last time. We're going to assign a grand. Assign a grand for the as built. Oops, what did I do here wrong? $1,000. Right? Alaripo, got that one? Okay, we have a grant for as built. One thing instead of miscellaneous here, or a plan change, let's not just, can you guys go to plan change and power, electrical power. Electrical power, right? You need to pay the power service. Change this one to electrical power, and do me a favor. Let's throw for electrical power, let's do 2 grand. So that project is going to last that amount of time, and we have to pay $2,000 for the trailer when we're powering it, right? I can't emphasize, Tao, that these are where you have to be a project manager to assign these. You can assign 0 value for them, but you got to be careful. That's where you're going to see what are the expenses associated directly to the project, directly to the job, to the project. Can I have a thumbs up, Chad? We got it. And we're going to be a project manager. We're going to think about these. And remember, these guys are coming also from Mike Holt's book that we did in the residential. All these direct job costs, they call them. Okay, so not new. All right, so we got them. They're involved tax, so I'm not going to tax them. See what that TTTTT tax them. They're involving already tax, so we don't want to pay tax on them. All right, can I move into out of the direct job expenses, Ashley? Good, makes sense. All right, let's go to equipment rental. Equipment rental. Do I need to rent a trailer or do I own one? What did we do last time? Rental. We rented a trailer for $5,000. So, yep, trailer. We're going to rent, baby, 1, 2, 3. $5,000 trailer. Again, you don't have to do that. We're renting it for this project. Okay, so do we have a scaffold? Do we need scaffold? That's what you're going to ask. Is there anything that I can get away? Instead of scaffold, I want to have a lift, for example. Lift that I can buy or rent or whatever. And I have for the left, I have 3 grand. 1, 2, 3. 3 grand. Okay. Backhoe. Let's have a backhoe. And let's assign 2 grand for backhoe. Use a backhoe. Okay. Again, this could be 0 if you own the equipment and operate it, or you could rent them. These are for renting equipment to work on this project. Yes, sir.
if you host the equipment, won't you maintain it?
Yeah, then it becomes overhead. You don't put them. These are just equipment that you rent. Yeah, you can adjust this one. You can adjust this one if you own them. Yeah. There's so many ways of doing it, but I wouldn't put them on the rent. Rent means rent. If you put it here, it's rent.
Okay.
Right? Any question? Cool. Can you add other things? If I need, I don't know, excavator or whatever to rent, what else can we rent? Whatever you need to do, you can add it here. These are good enough. Let's go to the bond. Bond. For the bond, guys, where's Steve here to help me with the bond? You need to buy a bond for the project. Let's say from $0 all the way to $10,000. Oops. From 0 to 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,000. My bond value, if I want to bond to from 0 to 10,000, my bond value is going to be $500. Okay. Then okay. So then to 25,000 up to 25,000, I have to pay another $200. Okay. So when you do jobs, guys, it will tell you if your job within this range, you have to buy a bond of $500 that you need to allocate for this project. If your job exceeds this value, you might have to add another $200. You're going to talk to your bonding company how to assign this. So you charged the customer for the bond for this project. Okay? Throw these numbers and claim Chad for them. Yes, sir. Well, there's bond like in Minnesota. There's a bond for your company. You have to have a $25,000 bond to practice electrical work in the state of Minnesota. And there's also bonds that you assign for a job. If you lose this job, they take that bond and pay other people that if you did not fulfill your obligations, you can take the bond and pay the affected people and so forth. So there's multiple bonds, guys. A lot of jobs, if you have a $2 million, some people allow, if you want to bid in $1 million, they say you have to put 5% of the value of the bid as a bond. So if you screw up for whatever, the company will be compensated. So they can't have somebody else to go after. Yes, sir. You don't. It's like an insurance, though. You don't keep the bond, but you pay the bond just in case something happened. Then instead of your company pay for it. I wish Chris is really good with bond. Instead of your company pay for it, the bonding company will pay the customers and go after you. It's like an insurance, but not really insurance. I want you to refer all these questions to our major estimator when they come, guys. So it really is, if you don't fulfill, the bonding company will pay the affected parties their share, and then they go after you in court or wherever to get their money. Okay, we got our bond. And we good with bonds? Good enough? All right. Taxes. Let's go tax. We tax dead people and alive people in Minnesota. Rightfully so. We're a high tax state here. Okay, let's go to tax. Now, am I going to assign in Minnesota? We tax only material. We don't tax labor. Can you guys see when you go to tax? So what's the tax? What is it? 7%, 6.5? I thought Minneapolis 7 something. 7.25. Let's say 7.25. I think in Minneapolis 7.25. Okay, so why don't you guys assign a tax to material only? Can you see the material only? We are not going to tax labor, though I think there's a few states that tax labor. Few states. If it tax labor, then you assign a tax right next to the labor. 7.25. Can I have thumbs up? We taxed the material, Chad. We got you. Okay, so you're going to have almost $1,700 for tax on the material that you bought. Gentlemen, we're done. And lady. That's it. Let's go look at, that's it. You assign, does it make sense? Does it fit, guys? Oh, we forgot a profit and overhead. We forgot the profit and overhead. Oops. Where were we here? Total burden rates, dollars. Oh, here, right here. Burden total. Where's the profit? Dollars, rate, hours. Oh, I forgot where the profit is. Okay, here's my price. Top sheet. It used to be not in the top sheet. Did they change anything on me in that version? Chad, why am I forgetting it? Okay. Burden hours. Okay, so we have our burden, quotes, direct job cost. Where the heck is that? The proposal. We'll get into the proposal in a second here. Don't click in there. I forgot what the profit. Oh, here. Chad. Oops. Right here. Overhead. Overhead. Let's see what Chad wants you to put overhead in the top sheet, guys. Top sheet. Can you guys see overhead? I think I said over. What did they say about overhead? They said it somewhere. Okay, a profit margin will be 10% and overhead 10%. Right here from Mr. Curdy. So we're gonna have overhead on labor, of course. We're gonna have overhead on labor 10%, and profit also on labor. Oops, 10%. Sorry. 10%, go to the area that has the percentage, not like I did, and 10% overhead on labor only. Cool? So I have a 10% profit and a 10% overhead. Okay. Did you guys get that one? Everybody got on labor, where it says labor, you got 10% overhead and 10% profit. Okay, now in the top sheet, can you guys see what the price is right now? $138,000. Yes, sir.
Is that labor? I don't have a check. I don't have the first box. I need to check that. What's that R mean?
I forgot. It's calculating it. Oh, you know why the R's are? Yeah, I know why. Because we collect them here. See where if you click the R here, I can't remember. Reflected, added, whatever. I know it works though. So I'll figure it out for you. All right, can you guys, everybody can you see the raw cost here? Everybody can see the raw cost, the taxes, overhead, profit, and the price, and the total price that we're going to bid the customers for. Right here, I want you to do the following. Everybody can see that, right? Okay, I want you guys to do one thing before that. Okay, I want you to do the square foot of the building. What was the square foot of the building? Can you guys see what square foot of the building? It was 10,000, so type 10,000. 1, 2, 3, right? Oops, one more. 10,000. How many hours per week is going to work? 40 workers. How many workers per day, Ashley? We have 6 plus 3, 9. So assign a 9 here. So if you do that, it will tell you how long will it take you to finish this project. Right now, it takes me 0.3. What is that? Month. It's a 0.3 of a month to finish this job. Can you guys please put 10,000 square foot? The workers are 9. The hours that you're going to be working per week is 40 hours for each one of them. Okay? Use bond table. Can you guys see where it says click use bond table? Everybody can see that? If you click this button, it will populate the bond for you. The stuff that's coming from the bond, right here, 700. It puts a $700 for the bond. Can you guys click that one? Markup sale. Do you want to mark up your material? If you click markup sale, markup sales tax, it will add another value over your sales. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want you guys to do is use bond table. You can adjust the cell, leave it on at this time. Okay, can I have you all to give me a thumbs up? Chad, we know here's the top sheet and here's all the stuff that we did in last quarter. Cool. What's the price of your bid right now? 139 for me. I don't know what's for you guys. Okay.
What?
Any question, guys? Everybody can. So this is it. That's it. We're all after this little number here. Okay. That's it. That's your selling price. My amount is 139, but it doesn't have to match yours because I was throwing a lot of stuff. What's yours? 101. Yeah. Remember, we don't have to match. I did a lot of stuff when we were taking off, different than you guys did. Okay. Okay, can I have thumbs up, gentlemen, that we and lady, that we're good? We know how, at least how to use the software. Slightly. Cool. Tell my friend Jackson, we're good? Okay, so we got the profit, we got the overhead. Now, write two things left. Proposal, I want to print a proposal. And I want to print also the bid summary for me. So you guys, for Chad, you're going to be printing a few things from this software. Remember the takeoff file, file 1. From in here, when you're right in here, guys, can you go file, print view? Can you see the print view here? Print preview. Click on that one. It will say, do you really want to print preview this? Yep. So you go print preview it. I'm going to look at it. Look at all the stuff that I put here. Okay, here you go. That's what you're going to be printing for Chad. So look at this summary, extended, labor, all the raw costs that we did, and bolded, rightfully so, bolded as the price that would be selling, $139,000. Now, Ashley and Tal, you guys doing estimating. This is very important to you. You're going to slide it, do it this way and take what? Snapshot. Take a snapshot of it, show it to the industry. That's how we came up with. Okay, can you guys see all our labor? Nick, you see all our labor? And oh, by the way, they don't expect you to have the right value. If you have the right value, you shouldn't be in my class. Absolutely. If you have the right value for this project, and you should be probably working in the industry and bidding, making money. That we are interested in getting as close to the right value as possible and knowing how to use the software. That's our interest. But I hope if the cost of the project is going to be $1 million, I hope you're not going to be 100,000. So I'll give you a value that you can play with. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that? Ashley, see the labor that we put? They're all in this report. All the markups, labor, material, overhead. All the overhead is right here. If you go to page number 2, where's page number 2? Page number 2 have commercial project. What else? Supplier quotes, suppliers, fire alarm. Can you guys see all the quotes that we did? Switchgear quote. You can see the switchgear quotes and the fire alarm, subcontractors, and telephones. All the stuff that we filled, right? Can you, everybody see that report? This is the second report. Let me write right here on it. This is report number 2 for Mr. Kirby that you guys are going to do. Report number 2. Cool? Print it, PDF it, put it in your network, on the network. Now, like everything else, garbage in, garbage out. So if you, it looks nice, be very careful with softwares. You go hit one button, it takes you from 100 3/4 inch, no, 100 3/4 inch PVC conduit into 1,000 PVC conduit. That's the difference. What we're interested in the process at this time. All right, so close that. All right, so everybody, can I have close it? Okay, can you tell me, guys, everybody's at the same point? Top sheet, it's called that top dog sheet, top sheet. I don't want to do it, but can you see summary 2 and 3 and 4? Nick, you can run any scenarios you want. You can run multiple, you can run one bid based on NICA 1, price 1, and one bid based on NICA 3, price 3, and do the summary for them and see and compare and all this good stuff. Obviously, we're not going to do it. Feel free to play with it. Okay. Lady and gentlemen, we're almost done. When we got our price, what do you think we're going to do to the price now? Put it in a proposal and send it to the developer so we can get the job, right? So let's go to the proposal. Let's do the proposal. Hit proposal, will you? Hit proposal. The last tab at the end is proposal. When you hit the proposal, you get this open document that has nothing in it. You're going to go, guys, up to here and, if I remember right, file, open, open system template. Everybody's there? Open system template. Yep, open system template. Here's all the template that came with the software. Now, if you have your own proposal, feel free to take that number and plug it into a Word document in your proposal and call it a day, right? If you want to use the system proposals, there's many of them. I like to use the proposal, simple one, the capital letter proposal. Can you guys see that? Proposal, capital letter. Everybody's there? The capital letter proposal, open. Okay, now you're looking at nothing. Are you guys looking at nothing here? Proposal. This is a Word document. You can edit it. Can you guys see these big buttons here? Show value. Everybody can see that? It says show value right here. Click on them. When you click on them, it shows the detail about your project as well as the price. If you click on the other buttons, it will hide them. Show, hide, show, hide, show, and stop showing. Did we get that one? I guarantee you, there's a lot of info, guys. Somebody tomorrow will ask me how I get that one. I've been doing it for 10 years, so I know that. Okay, everybody knows where to show and hide this stuff? Now, this is obviously nothing as a proposal. What do? You get this one, you edit, add everything. This is a Word document. And when you're done, you can save this proposal, or you can file, print preview. Here's how my proposal is going to print preview it. It's going to look like this. If I hit print now, it's going to send it to the printer. But most of us guys go save it. Oops, why it's not going to save? File, do I have to save? Oh, okay, save as. Fill it and file, save as. Now you can save it as a proposal, and guess what? By saving this document, it will be basically out of the reach of. Did it allow it to open? Should be able to open it. Where did it go? Laribo, did you steal it? All right, right here. We usually save as. Why can't I save it as document? Yeah, go save it as document. All right, where did it put it though? File, open. I think it opened it under system documents right here. System documents. So I think you should be able to export it. Oh, here, export. If you want to take it out, you have to export it. Now you can export it as a text. Oh, yuck. As RTF or TXTX text. No. You can export it into a text and then take it to Word document. All right, we're done with this. Close it. And you go back into the proposal. Oh, I forgot about the proposal to tell you, my friends. I have to remind you of that. File, open proposal. Let's see if I say open document. Here's my proposal that I opened. Okay, this one, Alaribo, is report. Oops, did you do that, Alaribo? Report number 3 that you need to print for your friend Chen for the project. And if I see attention none and 2 none, you are guaranteed your D minus. Right? You have to. This information. Remember how edit project? It's pulling it from edit project, so it's easy for chat to find if you do or not. Any question, guys? The most important thing, William, my friend, is this value here. That's what you're going to go to town with. That's the value that you're going to go to town with. Any question? Yeah.
Number 2, see, installation is guaranteed 1 year.
Yep. These are typical.
What about if you have a bigger project?
You change it. This you can edit here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is editable.
Oh.
You can. You want to make it 2 years?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what.
Here's 2 years for you. Yeah. You can. This is a Word document. You can edit it and print it and do whatever you do with it. Cool. Thank you. He says, do you want to save it? Yep. Okay. Any question, guys? Any question about the software? How many of you guys think it's easy to use? Hands up. Yep. Interesting. It's a challenge. Yeah. Okay. One last summary. Summarize what we've done. I'm going to take you in the 5 steps. Remember we talked about 5 steps? The 5 steps to use this software is the job, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4, and step number 5. And see how genius I am to come up with the 5 steps? It says 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of him. It doesn't take a genius to figure that these are the 5 steps. Done. To use this software. Now the devil is in the details. You're going to be spending some time in, as I said, before I leave that one, this is where your 90% of your time should be spent right here, the takeoff. That's where everything else is easy. And even the takeoff is easy, guys. What's hard about the takeoff? Identifying the material that you need to use. Okay? Identifying the material that you need to use. Any questions, guys, about McCormick software? Does software need 3 days, guys, to learn it? Now, what I gave you guys, just in the perspective of how the system works, what we have went over is 20% of what the software is capable of doing. Only 20%. We haven't talked about editing assemblies, adding to the library. There's a whole lot of advanced stuff. That's what I call it the fundamental use of McCormick. And that's all what I want you to do, fundamental. You go in the field and you dig into it and you start editing your assemblies, editing your labor, the library that you have. All these libraries now is updated. You can get the price from a third party and load it into your software. The price of the copper, the price of the steel, all these prices are updatable. What I showed you, Rob, my friend, is obsolete already. Right here. What people are doing right now, on the screen takeoff. They have on the screen takeoff. We can tie this system. We're not doing it this quarter. I don't know if we'll do it even next quarter. We can tie this system into CAD. I don't know if we Revit, CAD. And you can make the software suck all these information directly from CAD into your machine. And all what you have to do is just verify it. Or you can take a PDF file of that drawing, or a CAD file, or a PDF file, and do the takeoff directly on the screen. You draw the lines. As you draw on the screen, it will register the type of the assembly that you're doing. So there's a lot. The buzz right now actually is on-screen takeoff, they call it, and CAD takeoff. That's the buzz. I mean, I know a lot of companies are doing on, but to understand the on the screen, you have to understand the basic of the software. Accubid as well as McCormick, guys, will allow you to do on the screen as well as CAD takeoff. Any question? Okay, one more time. Here's your jobs. If you click, guys, on jobs, here's all my jobs. Here's all my labels. Here's my extension, my takeoff. Here's my extension. Here's my bid summary. At any time, you can jump between these 5. You don't have to do them in steps. Okay? Common mistake when we do the takeoff. Where am I here? Takeoff. Okay. Common mistake. Please, when you guys, if I'm not around, common mistake when you do the takeoff. If you guys go to takeoff, toolbars, you see that toolbar and labels are checked. If I uncheck them, they will disappear on you. And that happened a couple of times. Look at that. A lot of students will come say, Chad, I don't see my labels. How am I going to do a takeoff? Can I get you to see that one? Common mistake for the last 9 years. Now I don't see my labels. How am I going to do it? Which label am I taking off under? Right? No problem. Take off. Go to the toolbar and make sure you click that label and your label is back. Okay? Well, I can help you with it if you wish. That's a common mistake that people have. Okay. I want you to tell me, lady and gentlemen, is this enough information to get you up and running with McCormick with help from me? Can I have thumbs up, Chad? Yup, enough. Good information to go. Ashley? Good. Al? Rob, my friend? William? What am I doing? Pick neck. Good.
in the-
Oh, I didn't see it. It was a little bit
It was up before.
before.
20 minutes.
A lot of people, Dustin. Is that good? Okay, that's enough. The keys that you guys have, you can check these keys overnight. If you want them tonight, please let me know. I can sign it for you. Otherwise, you cannot run the software without the hardware key that you have. So be aware of that. If you want them overnight, no problem. Just let me know. The key that you have, the name of the key, please, you're going to get it every day from now until we finish the estimation. Please spend some time, especially people who, if you want to work with an electrical contractor and you want to be an estimator, pay attention to every single thing that I said. If you want to be work in an engineering firm, oops, do it for Chad and move on. Okay? There's a lot of information, guys, that we're throwing at you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys for listening to Chad. It was a long presentation today, so that's it. Wow.